Hey y'all, hey. So this is a uh, post-hospital stay update. So I have been out of the hospital for about 3 days now. I hadn't had a bowel movement in like 10 days. But I have finally managed to go last night. It took about 30 minutes for the full process to happen. Very, very painful. Potentially could have tore something, but this is how I knew that it was wild, because they do say that it takes, at least 3 days after surgery, but for me it took 10. And how I knew was because, like, okay, you know how, like, whenever you push, right? Well, you know how it feels like when you have, like, diarrhea? Okay, it was that feeling of pain. But then, like, you know how, like, when you push, like, that's a muscle. I was pushing so much. It felt like I was giving labor. It was straight up wild, right? But then I was pushing so much that my push muscle, like the muscle that I was pushing with, like, it gave up. Like, you know how, like, your legs will get weak and they'll shake and then you just can't do no more? That's what it was doing. So, I don't know if it's because I haven't been using it. I don't know if it's because, it was just that intense or what. But, yeah, it was fierce. Today, I'm doing better. I do have to take pain medicine for that, too, because, good God. So I'm definitely, on my healing journey. Other than that, my scars are healing up great. I am able to eat about like 2 ounces of food at a time. Sometimes, most of the time, it's just like, like a half ounce to an ounce of food, at a time. And I am able to take down liquids. As long as I take that in small amounts. You can't take big sips. You gotta take like small sips. So I've been doing that. It's been, kind of rough adjusting, but if you know me, you know. Okay, I'm a nanny right now. So this whole 3 days I've been working. I know. I know everybody's like, you shouldn't be doing that, but you know what? I've been doing fine. Yeah, it's difficult. There's struggles to it. Just like anything, but I am making sure that I'm okay. And I do have a great support system. So I'm thankful for that. On a side note, pain medicine I'm taking, but not too much. And then the muscle relaxants, I'm still using those to open up the esophagus. So essentially what's been going on is so I got the surgery, which was called a fundoplication, right? Ernestine fundoplication, where they take your stomach and they wrap it around your esophagus to stop acid reflux, because I have something called a Barrett's esophagus. Get out! A Barrett's esophagus, right? So, which just means that the lining inside of my esophagus is, basically corroded with acid. Which is why we had to do this surgery initially, was to stop that from happening. So what I got was a Nicene fundoplication, which is only a half wrap. So they only take your stomach halfway around your esophagus. But they have full fundoplications where they take it the full way around, 360. I guess if the half wrap don't work, then I would do a full wrap. And then if that did not work, then I would actually get my esophagus, the part of the esophagus that, has the acid reflux corrosion, I would get that part taken out. And they would move my intestines up and attach it to that esophagus, and just use it as, esophagus. And or they would give me one of those like port things right there where, anyway, there's lots of options or whatever, but we're on a fundoplication and it's gonna work. God be the glory. So yeah, so that's the update. So food is still, wonky. I'm on a full liquid diet, right? So before it was all liquids, which is when I was showing you, apple juice, Jello, broth, right? That's full liquid. That's liquid. But now I'm on a full liquid diet where you could do like, you still can do all the liquid, but then you can also do like smoothies, shakes, puddings, Jellos, purees, soups, stuff of that kind of consistency. Or I found that you can eat, normal food as long as you just chew like really, really good. On a side note, I've noticed that this is good for, the health journey. I am, and have lost some weight associated with this, which is wild. I am kind of battling like dehydration, because it's hard to know how much fluids that you intake versus how many fluids, like how much fluid you take in whenever you can only take in that much and some of it comes out. But then not only that, but you're taking medicine, which also can dehydrate you, lower your potassium, and, cause its own things. So I've been really trying to monitor that, and the way I've been combating that is by drinking coconut water because it really hydrates you well. And apple juice. I love apple juice. So that's been good. I'm trying to think of what else. I'm going to try and take you guys on a, journey with me, showing you guys like how much you can eat, how much you can tolerate, what happens, trying to keep you guys updated, because I know a lot of people have had this fundoplication and a lot of people are getting a fundoplication, and it's good to know the pros, the cons, and really just to know the realness of the situation, and I'm all for that. So yeah, you guys, that's the update so far. That being said, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and stay blessed, never stressed, with much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy. I'll see you guys next time.